are you like to make this girl switch paths?
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Hi guys.
We are back.
Did you guys miss us?
Oh my god, I missed you guys. This feels
Yeah.
so weird. I was just telling Shahid when we were setting up that it just feels so weird to be doing this all over again because
Yeah.
we just dipped. But we were on a summer break.
Yeah, I was on a
And it was-
vacay.
Yeah. Also, before we even start, we're trying out new mics. So let us know if these ones sound better or if our original ones do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll just go back to what we normally use and then maybe later
Because
on.
we're trying to make an investment here.
Yeah,
We're
we
trying
want
to see if it's worth it.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just trying them out. Anyway, Shahid,
Yeah.
you are the one with a lot of things to talk about. You went to Egypt.
Yeah.
You lived your life.
Yeah.
I saw the snaps. You went to
Yeah.
this cute resort at one point.
Yeah.
How was it? What?
It was so unexpected. Okay, basically they called this the Maldives of Egypt.
Oh, wallah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you, it wasn't.
Why?
It was not the Maldives of Egypt, bro. When we came,
Okay.
it was, first of all, it was at like how many hours? Like a good maybe 10-hour drive.
Okay.
Okay, so we were tired.
Yeah.
We were so tired, and plus we were in a small car, and we were trying to shove each other in. Like basically, my dad literally had to force the door shut.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he was like, "Ugh," to like
Like
close
it was
the
that
door. Yeah.
Okay. It was that packed.
So imagine like, and you can't move. Like you can only sit like straight up, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing.
You could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait, how many people?
like me and my siblings.
Oh,
But because
okay.
it was like a
And
tiny
you,
car,
it was four of
four
you.
of us. Yeah.
At the back.
So it was, and then anyways, we reach, and my
Mhm.
sister is like, "Why are we back in our hometown?"
Oh.
Because like the village, it's basically a village, okay? And that village, it looks like our hometown, and our hometown is like, you know,
It's not that cute?
It's Egypt. It's like when you
Okay.
think of Egypt with the tuk-tuks and the
Uh,
people and like the ding 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 ding,
Yeah.
orange, you know?
Okay.
That.
Yeah.
So, and then my sister, like, as soon as we went there, she's like, yeah, that's not it. That's not the Maldives. That's
Yeah.
not what we pictured.
Yeah.
Anyways, we go to the hotel, and we're like, no, Jenna, look, like the hotel looks really nice.
I knew it was Jenna.
Yeah.
I knew it was Jenna who made that comment.
We're like, the hotel looks really nice and whatever, and like my mom was like our hotel like has the front of like the beach, you know,
Yeah.
and like there's a swimming pool and stuff like that. So we're like, okay, fine, let's give it the benefit of the doubt, you know.
Yeah.
Let's go. So we go in and everything, and we go to the beach. Okay, no, first we wanted to go to the swimming pool.
Okay.
No, actually, first we wanted to relax, but my dad was like, we didn't come to relax.
We came
We
to
came-
enjoy. We
Yeah.
paid. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my god, fine, okay. So then we go to the swimming pool. The swimming pool is packed of people and
Wallah.
kids, and there wasn't even like a.
You know, anytime that like any Egypt TikTok comes up and it's a swimming pool, it is literally there's no room to
Yeah.
even go inside.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
And there was also no like it's not a ventilator, but like the thing in the swimming pool where it like regulates, not like
Like refreshes the water
refreshes the
kind of.
Yeah, that
It was just like a still pool.
exactly.
Oh, that's nasty.
So I'm like, we're not.
This is
going
not giving
in-
Maldives.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go to the beach because they
Okay.
said they said it's the Maldives because of the beach.
Okay,
So
Mashi.
we go to the beach, and there's a ton of people getting with their like kebab sandwiches.
Stop. Stop.
And like everyone there was Egyptian, okay? Which
There was no like
there was
foreigners, like
No,
tourists.
no. So we're like, okay, and I don't like the beach, guys, okay?
You
So-
don't?
I hate the I hate the beach. I hate the water. I hate everything about it.
Really?
I get scared. I get disgusted. I can't.
Oh, I never knew that about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and like everyone is like, Shahad, like, come on, you need to go inside. Like they paid money. Like go swim, go swim.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, fine. And as like I'm stepping on like there's like tree branches. I don't know what was wrong.
Like it feels gruesome. Yeah, it feels
and I was
nasty.
stepping
I know
and I
what
was
you
like,
mean.
oh my god, and I'm screaming. And like
Yeah.
they said I looked like a mentally ill person. Like there was something wrong with me.
So
I was jumping.
trying to find a decent spot to put your feet in.
And like I couldn't put my feet anywhere because like when I I hate touching something in the water because I don't know what's underneath me. So like I just hate it. That's why I hate the beach because I don't know what's underneath me.
Yeah.
So I was just floating the whole time.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair.
And like even like it's like my level, like I could be standing and it's like, you know, until like here.
Yeah.
No, I'm still floating.
Yeah. 'Cause you don't wanna
Anyways,
touch.
Yeah, I don't want to touch. And then, anyways, we were like, oh wow, like that's very interesting.
Mm.
So then, خلاص, we swim a bit and then we sit back down and we actually went on like the
دراجة?
the water
The,
ones.
Oh, jet ski.
Yeah, jet ski.
Okay.
We went on, that was fun. That was
Okay,
fun.
that's
That was
nice.
nice. That was nice.
Yeah. Was it your first time on one?
Yeah,
Bro, the first time I was ever on one, I actually felt like, because I can't swim.
yeah,
So, can you? You can. I feel
Yeah.
like you can survive.
yeah.
But you're not like, are you like a butterfly breaststroke type of
My
person?
Farah is.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
She used to
know
do
that.
swimming like professionally, but then she stopped.
Wallah, like in
Yeah.
school and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. I feel like swimming is like a life skill. It's not
Yeah.
even like a sport. It's you should know how to swim. But yeah, I like one time when I was on a jet ski, like I would only go when like someone was like the
Right,
one that was
yeah.
riding it and I was gripping on them in the back.
Is someone behind us? Oh,
Oh, does he?
Oh.
Sorry, we got cut off because someone decided to get us out of our original space. Anyway, so
yeah.
like when I was on a jet ski, right, I was like behind someone, and when they would go really fast, right, my hands would like kind of slowly start slipping off, and it was so scary because
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
I'm gonna fly off of this.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way my hand grip is that good. Like, come on, I'm a human at the end of the day. Like, it's not like I'm like stuck onto this person. And also, I wear glasses.
Mm.
So it was like I was worried my glasses were gonna fall off, and I didn't want to go without my glasses because I'm
Yeah.
blind. Oh my god, it was such like a traumatic experience. I was like, yeah, this is not for me. I did it one time, and then I never wanted to do it again.
I remember when we did it. It was Farah and Jannah.
Okay.
Farah was driving. Me and Muhammad, I was driving.
Okay.
I don't know how Farah just started flying.
Really?
I was the scared one, to be honest. Like I was driving, but I was driving like mindfully. Okay.
Yeah.
Very demure.
very demure.
Okay. And anyways, and she's flying and flying, and all of a sudden I look to my side and I see Jenna, and bro, they went like in the deep end, and I see Jenna in the water.
Stop. See? Like
Yeah.
that's scary, but
And-
she knows how to swim.
Jenna, like she does, yeah. But like I see her trying to climb the jet ski back on,
Yeah.
and she can't,
Oh my god.
and it's just not working. And like, and the guy told us to make sure. He told us make sure you guys are not close to each other. So I was scared to go there, aslan, because they
'Cause
went
the
to-
waves.
Yeah, and I was scared of the deep end because they went so deep. I was in like the shallow like beach area,
Yeah.
and like I was like, I don't know what to do with these people. And I hear like the lifeguard like blowing his whistle like, woo woo woo, like,
Yeah.
these people.
Go save her.
Yeah, and like not to me of course, to like other people. And I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm just staring and I'm like, what the hell do I do? And then I'm seeing her try, and every time she slips and falls.
Stop, yo Allah. Shahad. Oh my god. Bro, if I was in her position, I would be like, halas, like this is it. This is it for me. No, for real, that's so scary.
Wait, I was dying, and then anyways, she got back on it, and then their jet ski stopped working,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
and like all of that time I'm just going like back and forth,
Just,
like,
with Muhammad in
Yeah.
the back.
oh my god,
Muhammad's
that
her
was,
little brother.
yeah, and oh my god, that was like so funny. That was actually so funny.
That is actually really funny.
Yeah, and then like we
Did she
spent-
eventually get back on though?
Yeah.
Somehow.
The guy, I don't know how she did it. Even the guy, I think the guy tried to help her and she slipped back and then he gave up and left. I don't know what happened.
That's actually so unfortunate
Yeah.
for her.
And then anyways, we finished this whole day and we're going to have dinner.
Masha.
And like I was like, you know what? I'm excited for dinner. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't have the best time with like their facilities, but like food.
Food.
Food makes it or breaks it,
How was
And
their
I
food?
was like, oh my god, I'm kind of craving some noodles. Like I feel like I wish they
Mm.
have some sushi.
What
all
did they
this
have?
stuff.
Mahshi?
Bro, they had like the most Egyptian food ever.
Yeah, their whole audience is Egyptians. يعني شو? What are they gonna
Bro,
put?
I was like a kebsa, lahma, and like what else did they have? They had like pasta. I was like, oh my god, maybe they have French fries. They didn't even have French fries. No chicken nuggets. Those stuff doesn't exist there. And I was like, okay, it's fine. We can work with
خلاص
that.
حبيبتي مصر.
Yeah, so basically we're making a joke about this whole situation. Like my parents
Okay.
came and we're all laughing about it. Like, oh my god, this is so funny. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
The food tasted good, but it was just like there wasn't a variety. Like there was
Yeah.
only like 5 dishes, okay?
Oh, okay.
And they said like it's a buffet, you know.
Mhm.
So anyway, and like and the guy was
Egyptian marketing,
the
babe.
guy was like the guy when we came in, like he's like, oh yeah, here's like the buffet area. You'll find like a bunch of drinks and like the only thing that was there was water.
Yeah,
And the water was
حبيبي.
like, you know, the juice that spins around like that to like keep it cold.
Oh.
where it's like, you know, the one that they just go helicopter, helicopter,
Yeah.
so they will drink it, but like that's funny.
Ya
We're just
Allah.
making a whole laugh about it. Okay.
Oh.
My brother goes back to the hotel room,
Mm.
and then all of a sudden we see him running back to us, running inside.
Oh,
And he's
that's
like,
where.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh my god, guys! Oh my god, there's water coming everywhere. I heard some noises. I was just watching TV, and then I heard noises in the bathroom, and then all of a sudden I hear an explosion, and then there's water everywhere. And
Oh
we're
my
like, we start
gosh.
laughing, we start dying. We're like, what are you saying? And then me and my sisters go investigate. Okay.
Let me say this. Wait, actually, finish your story, and then I'll say it from my point of view.
So we're laughing, and I'm recording the whole thing, and then we're on the corridor, like we still didn't reach our room yet, but we just see water gushing out.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the hell? We go inside the room and we see this like water, what is it, like a
The water pump
yeah, the water
from like the
pump.
shatafa.
Yeah, it just exploded, and it was just
Oh my
and there's
gosh.
just water everywhere. It like drowned like our whole like bathroom, outside the room, everything
Yeah.
got soaked, everything.
Wallah.
Yeah, and we just couldn't stop laughing. We're like, bro, this only happens to us. Like,
Yeah, Hafcom, like your luck is
no, for
crazy.
real, like we're like, bro, where else is this happening except with us?
Yeah.
And then the people came to clean it, and it took a good hour for them to clean
Really?
it.
Yeah,
And
because
I-
it got everywhere.
it got everywhere, and like even Haram, like the worker there, she was trying to close the water, and like she had to pass through it, and she got like everything.
So wait, was
drowned.
your room, what, like the room floor, was it carpet?
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
okay, thank God. Because imagine if it was.
Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe they had this incident before it, so they like
maybe.
they don't have carpets.
Oh my god! But I remember her. The other one was like, just go through, and like she just got drowned with like water everywhere,
Ya
bro.
Allah.
It was just such a funny experience.
From my point of view, because you sent me snaps about
Yeah.
that, okay? When I tell you I didn't understand a thing that was going on.
yeah,
Because Shahad, okay, the beginning was like you guys running. It was like just running really fast. Shahad's out of breath. And then you get to the bathroom and you flip you're laughing so hard. I'm like, what's happening? You flip the camera. All I see is water coming so fast. And then you're like shaking. You're laughing so much. And I'm just like, what is happening? And I texted you, what's happening? And you said, the water broke or
Yeah.
something like that. Some random things. Bro, if you ever text Shahad, you know it's impossible to understand what she's trying to say. Because
Yeah.
even she was sending me like ideas of what we should do for the podcast over the break. And we were looking at them together. We are like, Shahad, what are you talking about? Anyway, but I was like, what's happening? And then later she told me.
yeah.
But that is so funny.
That's-
So even when you guys were trying to relax and enjoy your time.
yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
That is actually so funny.
yeah.
Okay, but besides that, how else was your trip? Was it good? You stayed for a long time. You stayed for like a month and a half.
Yeah, I stayed for a month and a half. I experienced like a big tub for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was really
Mashallah.
nice.
Good
Yeah.
for them, mashallah.
And like of course I saw some family and all of that stuff,
Mhm.
and experienced Egyptian food
A lot everywhere you went.
every single day.
Couldn't even
Every-
catch a break in the Maldives.
Yeah, bro. I thought I'm gonna eat some noodles. I ate mahshi kusa, even though it was only yesterday.
You see, this is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, it doesn't make sense why they would have like food that people are not going to eat.
Yeah.
Like, if majority of their visitors are Egyptian, obviously they're going to have Egyptian food.
Yeah. We saw this Korean family, like Korean tourists on the
The
street.
culture shock they must have gotten.
Bro, I was really worried for them. I was so worried for them because I would see someone like Egyptian. Hello,
Yeah.
welcome Egypt.
Bro, anytime I get like tourists in Egypt, it would be like a random girl. Like, let's say the girl is a bit tan. Beyonce. Let's say the girl has like blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
Shakira.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
it's so funny. It's so funny. But anyway, during this time, we were like sending each other stuff and we were on TikTok and
Yeah.
everything. And I've been seeing this kind of circulating around TikTok, which is really irking me. It's pissing me off. Where like people are talking about girls who are taking off their hijab.
Yeah.
So it's been like I've seen a good amount of girls, a good amount
Yeah.
of like hijabi influencers.
I've sent you a couple of TikToks. Yeah.
Yeah, where it was literally like a carousel of all these girls, like before and after. First of all, I have an issue with that. I don't like the fact that people are showing that. Like
Mhm.
other people, like, okay, if you chose to take off the hijab, شخصني, like it's really none of my business, right? But to make a carousel where you show, oh, look at how modest she was before, look at this, and now look at her now. And people are
Yeah.
making comments like, oh my God, this ummah
This
is old.
ummah's over.
Yeah, like
it's
how are we
done,
gonna
yeah.
possibly like go on with this, like whatever, all this stuff. I don't like that because it's just like you're bringing more like attention to these girls
Yeah.
in a negative light, and I understand that what they did is not necessarily the greatest thing.
And plus, you're also exposing their sins.
Yeah, exactly, and that's not you're not yani realistically, what are you doing by posting a TikTok of a carousel of a girl before and after hijab?
And just views.
Like, you're not getting benefits, you're not
Yeah.
getting hasanat, you're getting sayyat, because it's none of your business to be spreading these people's business. And I understand that they're also public figures,
Yeah.
so it's like part of what they do. Yani, you have to expect some sort of
But
backlash.
see, the thing is, like, I might have came across these hijabis that became non-hijabis, but I might came across them when they were hijabi, but I don't think they ever came back on my feed when they stopped becoming hijabi.
Hijabis
I only got that once these people started doing
coming,
like
and
the
then I was like,
carousel
oh wait,
thing.
they took them off, and then I
Yeah.
checked their accounts, and like, I don't know, it's just like you're literally adding more fuel to the fire for hate towards these girls.
Yeah.
And okay, while you may not agree with what they did, to an extent, it's like, really, it's really none of our business. All we can do is just pray for them and pray for other hijabis that
Yeah.
struggle with hijab, because we never know what's going on in their personal life. Like, everyone has their own story. I'm not justifying it at the same time, because, I feel like maybe it was a test,
Yeah.
that little period. It was a test for them, and maybe they failed the test, for example, right? But like, I remember there was this one influencer that I used to watch. She took off the hijab because of a medical reason. I don't know. She had something.
Yeah, I've actually seen that one
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
she had a medical reason, and then that surpassed, so she put it back on.
Mm-hmm.
So that also makes me feel like, okay, well, I remember that girl. She didn't necessarily get a lot of hate because she justified the reasonings and
Yeah.
everything. And at the end of the day, if you choose to make that decision or not, you have no, like, you're not obliged to justify it to anyone. Like,
Yeah.
this is like your audience and your followers, but it's not like,
It's your personal life.
it's your personal life, and بالآخر, it's between you and Allah. So if that person even took it off and didn't want to sit there and justify exactly why they took it off, it's none of our business, because just as much as they have their own reasons for putting it on in the first place and for taking it off, it's between them and Allah and their journey with
Yeah.
Allah and religion. And again, there's like this whole, and I remember we mentioned this. Should we turn on the light?
Okay.
I feel like it's getting kind of dark. Okay. Or should we turn on these ones? What's better? Is this better?
Sure.
Okay. Anyway, and I remember I was talking to you about it, and we sent so many voice notes to each other over the break where we were talking about the concept of, is hijab a journey?
Mm-hmm.
Because there was also another girl who came out and she was saying hijab is not a journey, and she got
Yeah.
a lot of backlash.
She got so much hate
Yeah,
for what she said.
because she was just saying like, hijab is not a journey. Like, I put it on and I live in a place where people are not accepting of it, and it's so hot outside, and I still make sure that my neck is covered and all of this stuff. And then people started duetting it, and they were like,
Mhm.
well, you're not really much of a great hijabi either, because you wear makeup and your outfits are not very modest, like blah blah blah. And people started really attacking the girl. They went into like photos back from her.
Oh.
Yeah, because like in some of the photos she wasn't wearing modest clothing, she was wearing
Mhm.
something a bit too figure fitting. And then they're like, well, you're not really one to talk. Again, at the end of the day, hijab is not just something that you put on your head, it's like more, it's a lifestyle that you live by. And I said that I think hijab is a journey, because relating back to my previous point, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And with a lifestyle, there's progression, there's evolution. It's not always like smooth sailing. There's
Yeah.
dips, there's points where you might feel really disconnected with your hijab, there's points where you might feel extremely connected, and you'll think of, oh my god, I love this so much, I'm going to be extremely modest. And then there's times where you struggle with it, and like, hijab doesn't enter your life as like, okay, this is, at the end of the day, it's fard, we
Yeah.
understand that, but it enters other things into your life, where it enters like your insecurities. Hijab and insecurities go hand in hand.
Mhm.
Hijab and confidence go hand in hand. Like, that's also part of who you are, and that's part of the lifestyle you're living. Plus, the friends you're circulating yourself with, are they a good representation of you and of the hijab that you wear and the modesty that you carry with yourself, like what you do in your day-to-day life?
Yeah.
So that's why I believe hijab is a journey, sorry,
Yeah.
because it's not a piece of cloth you put on your head, it's a way of life.
And adding on to that, especially when you said like lifestyle and how things change, let's even look at like the non-hijabis. For example, there was a trend that was going around, like, oh, like the stages I went to find my style.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they would like try on these like maybe like kind of weird, awkward outfits until they found like what's suitable for them.
Yeah.
So hatta the clothings for non-hijabis, it is a journey.
Yeah.
Just like for hijabis, it's a journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like yeah, you might sometimes you would feel like, oh, maybe chiffon doesn't suit me anymore. Let me try something else.
Yeah.
It's all a part of like a journey. Everything changes. It's not a set thing. You don't put the hijab on and then that's the same exact thing you wear everywhere.
And every single day, like and like I don't know, I just think just how everything else is a journey in life, so
Yeah.
is hijab. Like you have a journey when it comes to your career and where you want to go with life, and you have a journey when it comes to your family, you have a journey when it comes to yourself and just
Yeah.
how you want to improve yourself. So just like everything else,
And
hijab.
also a journey with Allah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's points where you'll feel super disconnected, and then there's points where you'll come back to your senses and you'll be like, wait, I
Yeah.
shouldn't be living like this. Like, I should be stuck to my prayers. I should be reading Quran. I should be like getting, like, because life is a journey. And that's why it's called a test.
Yeah.
Because if everyone was to pass the test, we wouldn't be here in the first place.
Yeah.
If everyone was going to if everyone was going to go to Jannah, then what's the journey? What's the struggle? What's the dedication? What's the
Mhm.
commitment? Just like how we have to commit to other things in Islam, such as prayers and fasting and reading Quran and giving zakat and all these other stuff, right? You have to commit to hijab. And that doesn't come easily to a lot of girls. And I
Yeah.
feel like it's shunned upon a pound.
Uh,
It's shunned upon. It's shunned upon to even discuss that, because people are like, there's just, I feel, and we've faced this before, where we have gotten like so much backlash about doing what we do, being
yeah.
hijabis. And at one point it really took a toll on me, especially because I remember I was telling Shahad, I was like my mindset to a point got to, okay, well, I'm filming a video today, so let me make sure that I look presentable in front of the camera because I don't want to see hate comments. And then I
Mhm.
caught myself immediately and I was like, I'm not doing this for random people that are commenting on our videos online.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for Allah. And that's when I reminded myself, like, okay, if I choose to improve myself with my hijab, because there's always room for improvement. I'm not the
Yeah.
perfect hijabi. But if I choose to improve myself, it's not to decrease the hate comments. It's not to stop getting backlash. It's literally to benefit myself, the journey that I'm on, the test that Allah is putting me through, and above all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because this is
Yeah.
what He's asking for me to do. It's fard and it's an obligation, and I'm fulfilling that obligation. And sometimes I may slack and sometimes I may exceed. So you can't, like, I don't know. I think it's such a hush topic to talk about the fact that people struggle with hijab.
Yeah. And also something else that like I kind of think about is like, what if your hate comment was the reason that they removed it?
Yes. Oh my God, there was this girl.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yes, there was this girl. She reverted to Islam.
Mm-hmm.
And she obviously, as a revert, you're not going to wake up one morning and become the best of Muslims.
Mhm.
Obviously not. It's a gradual process. And even as a born Muslim, it's a gradual process to get to that stage, right? So she put hijab on, but of course she wasn't doing it correctly. She had some hair sticking out, some of her neck. Sometimes she would wear a turban, whatever. Just something to slowly get her to put it on properly. And she got so much backlash that she said, I'm choosing to take off the hijab and I'm reconsidering my journey with Islam.
Islam. Yeah.
Do you know how crazy that is, that your hate comment that took you maybe 5 seconds to comment changed a girl's path?
It's insane.
It's insane.
It's
Like, it's
insane.
actually insane, and it's really ridiculous. Like,
And
it's
it's so
disgusting.
frequent.
Sorry, it's
Yeah.
disgusting. Like, I'm gonna be so upfront. It's so disgusting because that girl found something beautiful in that religion, and she saw that the community itself was not accepting of her. How is she going to follow through with it? Because
Yeah.
as much as, like, especially if you're new to Islam, you may not understand that, oh, the power of Allah being there for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she probably wanted to find a sense of belonging with the people that share the same religion, but instead she got so much hatred that she was like, I'm reconsidering if I even want to be a Muslim. Like, who are you, like, to make this girl switch paths?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just really I don't know.
Yeah, that's really annoying because I've seen it a lot. I've seen it where even people who are trying to explore their religion, but because of the hate comments they're getting, they're like, okay, you know what? I'm either gonna not do it at all. Like, I'm sorry guys, like this community is not for me, or they'd be like, "Khalas, I'm just gonna do it privately."
Yeah.
So again, like I don't know, like just why be the reason? Like how can you sleep at night, knowing that like maybe my comment was the reason that made her take it off.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, bro. Like I don't know. And also the other thing about putting like using people's downfall to your benefit.
Oh yeah.
Why? Like are you like I've seen this TikTok where this woman, or I don't even remember if it was a woman or a man, but they were trying to promote their product of like these like cards of like ayahs or a hadith, like when you're anxious read this, or like when you're sad read this, when blah 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 read this. And she was it was like basically it's showing pictures of like the hijabis becoming non-hijabis, and she's like, oh my god, I feel so anxious now because this person removed their hijab. And she takes like the anxious card and reads it like inna ma'al usri yusra, inna ma'al usri yusra. And I'm sorry, why are you promoting your products on people's downfall?
Yeah.
Like
Like
and-
you created a beautiful product. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. That's a really good way, but there's so many other ways to market it.
like the juxtaposition.
Yeah,
of it is
exactly. It's
crazy.
just like I don't know. Like I wouldn't want to buy that after you did that. Cause
yeah.
like, are you really that perfect? Like, babe, you know. And at the end of the day, there's also like, when you make fun, or when you poke at someone's struggle, especially when it's associated to Deen and Islam in general. I need to fact check what it exactly says. Let me actually. Okay, so okay, if we're gonna really get down to nitty gritty, there's a hadith by Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam that said, "Whoever shames his brother for a sin will not die until he does it too."
Yeah.
So if you're over here making fun of these girls, like let's say you're hijabi, right, and you're seeing these girls taking off their hijab, and you're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that they made this drastic life change and all of that stuff," and you start poking about it online because that's a form of bullying. You're causing hate towards these girls. You, okay, essentially will not pass this earth until you fall into the same problem,
Yeah.
and you might be tested on the same thing, and you might end up doing the same thing that they did.
And if you're like, oh, I'm a man though, like that's not gonna happen to me. Your wife, your
A
daughter, your sister.
someone in your life might have that same struggle
Yeah.
that you once made fun of. So watch your words. And I'm sure, like, okay, obviously you can step back from this and ask for forgiveness for doing this. Take down the posts, take down the comments. Watch your words. Watch what you're saying, because you don't know the effect it might have on these people.
Yeah.
You really don't know. You don't know what
And
they're
the
going
effect
through.
it will have on your akhirah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if anything else, you should be the most selfish person in the situation and think twice, being like, yani, what are these people going to benefit from my hate comments?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, I'm just generating more sayyat on my plate. Like, we already constantly, like, living now in this day and age, we already are being tested on everything. Because, like, it's hard. It's generally hard to be a Muslim now, because there's so much fitna happening everywhere. So you're just trying to add more on your plate.
It's
I
not
don't know.
cute.
It's not cute. It's not cute at all. So just be wary. And if you see someone doing something and you're disappointed, you keep it to yourself. You pray about
Or
them.
comment privately, like send them a post privately. It
A
doesn't
nice
have to
one.
be a hate one.
A nice
Yeah.
one.
Where it's like a respectful one, where you're like kind of advising them, helping them out. But if it's just a stupid comment, keep it to yourself.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
it's something like, oh my God, saw this coming.
Yeah.
Saw this coming. Like, especially when I see those girls, like, you can slowly tell that they're starting to not be as connected with the hijab. Maybe a bit more neck is showing, a bit more hair is showing, blah blah, and then they finally take it off. Everyone's like, saw that, like, congrats, do you want a cookie? Like, I don't like, I actually don't know what you want. Like, round of applause, good job,
Yeah.
you. But yeah, just watch your words. Don't be the reason why someone ends up making a drastic life decision as well. And if you see anything, be nice and gentle about it, because I think that's what Allah, of course, would want us to do.
Facts.
And if we're believing in Allah and the Sunnah, I don't think Sayyidina Muhammad would follow by, yeah, alayhi salatu wasalam, would do what we are doing now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it.
Anyways, guys, hope y'all are happy, healthy, and safe.
And inshallah, we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye-bye.